guys, I'm Melissa from Melissa in Minnesota's my channel. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. My channel features all 100% gluten-free items, beauty, food, and lifestyle. And so today's video is a food haul. And I picked up some things from a local grocery store from Vitacost, which you guys know I shop there at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. I will get boxes, and sometimes they're a little larger depending if I just kind of do everything together. And some things from Iherb, I started shopping there, and I have for a while, but I haven't really featured a lot of products because there's only usually one or two, and by the time I get them in, they're already up in the cabinet or my boys have gotten into them. So this time I managed, since it was the holidays, there was a little more food around, I managed to sneak these in and they didn't eat them before I was able to film. I picked up several things. I'm only going to show you one, but I'll let you know how many I picked up and kind of where I picked them up from. This is the Thai Kitchen organic coconut milk. This is Simply Asia, I think is the brand, and it is a gluten-free product. I picked up 6 of these, I believe. Yes, 2, 4, 6. Yes, 6 of these in the box. I like to use these. I got off of Pinterest a gluten-free, there's a coconut pie and also a pumpkin pie that I made for Thanksgiving. I'll be sure to try to link those down below, so if you guys want to check that out. But I absolutely love this for that recipe, and it worked out really well. It's going to make a cashew ice cream, and I have not gotten around to that yet. It just was one of those things where you have an idea, you see something on Pinterest and you really want to make it, but you just never get around to it. So yeah, but I picked up 6 of these because I used the 2 that I previously purchased for the pies that I made. They were absolutely wonderful. I've actually even shared those recipes with several people in my family that are even not gluten-free and they wanted to try them. So yeah, I highly recommend those 2 recipes if you're looking for something. But those are just amazing ingredients for cooking. You use the thicker part for the recipe, and then I save in little Ziploc bags the liquid, more of the thinner stuff for other recipes, like if I want to thicken gravies. So this is just one of those other things that you can kind of make that product go a longer way and don't waste it. My boys absolutely love these. These are the gluten-free chocolate sandwich cream cookies. This is by Guinea Foods. These are gluten-free, dairy-free, and nut-free. Highly recommend these. I tried the Nutritional brand, but the Guinea seem to be the closest, I think, to the ones on the shelf, the name brand that everyone always knows that has the chocolate cookies with the cream in the middle. You guys know what I'm talking about. But if you're looking for a gluten-free option, definitely go with that. Since I've tried to not tried to, but I think I have issues with dairy, I'm looking for cheese alternatives. One of the things that I found works really well is the Bragg's Premium Nutritional Yeast Seasoning. This is vegetarian, gluten-free, salt-free, sugar-free. This works really great if you're looking for any recipe that has cheese in it, but you want something dairy-free. I would highly recommend this. I picked up 2 of these. It has vitamin B12, zinc, B1, B3, folic acid, and selenium, so it has minerals in it, so this is a healthier version as well. You guys know the s'moreables, these are really popular during the summer, but because I needed holiday baking, graham cracker crust, I will mix this with coconut oil. The dairy-free option, I'm trying to find different alternatives, so mix these in a food processor. Ninja is what I use, but with some coconut oil, and it makes a great graham cracker crust. I will mix that up until it's pliable and I can kind of form it in my pie plate and then bake it. I think it's 350 for like 10 minutes until it's kind of set, and then fill it just as you normally would, and that works as a great gluten-free pie crust. And the s'moreables are gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, so again, if you're looking for that dairy-free alternative. I was not able to find these on Vitacost. They have been sold out for like, oh my gosh, it's like 6 months now, and this is the only chocolate that I use for baking and eating. I can't say the only, but I will show you chocolate bars that I buy, but for the baking purposes, not just eating, this is the only chocolate that I found that agrees with me, that I know is 100% gluten-free. Maybe that's why it's so hard to find, because I picked up the dark chocolate morsels by Enjoy Life. Enjoy Life is a certified gluten-free product. Absolutely, or I should say brand. These are the product made by them in the chocolate chips. They are wheat, dairy, peanut, tree nut, egg, soy, fish, shellfish. They also are made without caseins, potato, sesame, and sulfites. I picked up 6 bags of these off of Iherb, and also 6 bags of the regular semi-sweet chocolate mini chips. I decided to also try the cherry cobbler Enjoy Life bars. The Coco Loco are my absolutely favorite bars by them, but I have not seen the cherry cobbler. They don't carry it in my store, and so I'm not sure. But again, they're milk-free, nut-free, and soy-free. They are a soft baked bar, and they are free of the common top 8 allergens, gluten being one of them. But I will get back to you guys. I love cherry, so I don't see why I would be disappointed with this product. I've never been disappointed with an Enjoy Life product before. The other chocolate that I do get as a chocolate bar, I picked up 3 of these. I believe I got all 3 of the same. Yes, the Endangered Species chocolate. These are, again, certified gluten-free. This is the natural dark chocolate with 88% cacao. They do have soy lecithin in them and also milk, but for some reason I don't have an issue. Maybe because they're not milk chocolate, but more dark chocolate, and they actually have like a 95% or 98% cacao bar too. So I think the higher in the cacao, less milk does not seem to be an issue, because the milk is the last ingredient on the ingredient list for these. So I picked up 4 boxes of the Hodson's Mill cornbread. This is as close as I can get to Southern cornbread. This is a gluten-free celiac port association. It does have their label on the package. This is my favorite cornbread. Absolutely love that. With the baking season going on, I need to pick up a couple more spices. Vitacost was having a good sale on those. So I picked up pumpkin spice. This is not only for baking, but I will use it in coffee and hot cocoa to use that as a flavoring. And this is really good if you make, instead of cinnamon toast, you want to make pumpkin spice toast. That's really good for that. So those are a couple other ways that you can use that. Needed onion powder because I used up the last I had in some of my Thanksgiving Day baking. Black pepper, we always need that in our household. It's just one of those things, instead of salt, we tend to go toward the black pepper. And then I actually ended up picking 2 of the onion powder. I love that Vitacost does package things very nicely, but they also tape and put things in the Ziploc baggies to make sure there are no spills. That's really important for me because of the area that I'm in, because sometimes things will freeze. Sometimes they will explode when they freeze. So this ensures that nothing else, like any of the cornbread mixes or anything like that in the Vitacost box, gets damaged. I picked up 2 of the Annie's ketchup. I love that they have tomato paste, distilled white vinegar, water, cane sugar, sea salt, onion, allspice, and clove. That completely organic ingredients. So this is our top ketchup of choice, and my younger son tends to put ketchup on everything, so just his top condiment of choice. So I need to pick up a couple of those. And one thing that is not a food item, but I will mention, is I do not use dryer sheets. I have had some wool dryer balls for maybe the past 4 years, but I will put essential oil on those and use those in my dryer to speed dry things, to freshen towels, any type of clothing, and that has been a very natural way to do that, and also to get rid of the static as far as being in your dryer as well. But I noticed that Vitacost had the Eco Nuts wool dryer balls. These are natural fabric softeners, so they do soften your towels as well, but they have 4 of these in a box, and they are the larger ones. And so for like washing bedding, comforters, things like that, my smaller ones just weren't doing the trick. And I tried tennis balls, but that is noisy as all get out, and I just couldn't. I mean, my son was watching TV and it's like, Mom, I can't hear. You know, so I wanted to figure out a different way to do that. And these are supposed to reduce drying time and soften your clothing naturally. So yeah, I picked up 4 of these. I will let you guys know what I think of these, but if they work anything like my previous ones that are just a smaller format, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that's the only thing that was not food related in this haul. But that is it. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.